We can't spoil it. We need to make sure we don't spoil it.
No spoilers.
Okay. There's literally no spoilers.
Yeah.
Guys, there are literally no spoilers in this.
This is no spoilers, guys. Spoiler-free episode.
Spoiler warning, there aren't any. We're not allowed. It's our duty not to spoil the things we're going to talk about.
Until after September.
Yes.
20th.
Is that when it's...
and whenever... I think it's the 18th, but the 20th.
No spoilers.
Yes.
Until after Promare releases. Wide release. By wide, we mean narrow. It'll be a
too.
narrow release. It won't be in many places because it's anime.
Hey, you punk! That better not be the smell of slacking off! It's a kiss, sir! A kiss! Roger that!
What's a fun house?
Don't hold me back!
Unbelievably dull!
Thirdly, what jolly holiday ideas have you come up with?
All right, which one of you is next? Step forward. Penalty!
Hey kids, looking for a super gross way to tell your friends you're a weeb? Well, have I got a product for you. Introducing Weeb Mayonnaise. That's right, all the power of a weeaboo in one gross container. It's easy to use. Just open the container, stick your hand inside, and then apply directly to the forehead. It's that easy. In seconds, you'll be smelling and feeling more like a degenerate. It's that powerful.
Since I started using Weeb Mayonnaise, my normie friends have noticed my power levels rising. I've totally gone beyond plus ultra.
So what are you waiting for? Just go get some Weeb Mayonnaise now. Welcome to BakaTaka.
I hate that mayonnaise became such a running joke from Otakon.
It's been in two videos now.
I don't even know if you meant to even say it at that moment in time.
What? Hey everybody, you're listening to BakaTaka. Sitting on the left we have George. In the middle it's
Derek.
And I'm on the right. It's me, Kick Puncher / Chase. And you're listening to BakaTaka Season 2, Episode 2.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. What brought up how did we get on to when did the weed or the mayonnaise thing come up?
So
we were talking about weed, right?
No. We're talking about...
Wait, did you say weeb or weed?
Weed.
Like 420 Blaze It weed?
Yeah.
No, we weren't talking about that. No,
what conversation were you a part of?
No, we're talking about, so it's summer when Otakon happens, which we're just at, and you get some very dank smells and gross people there, and we're talking about when larger people...
No, it was
What? Yeah.
No, what brought it up was the fact that when we all got our badges mailed to us, and with the card that tells you to activate it, if you look at the boilerplate, it's like things that'll get you kicked. Dude, silence your computer, man.
How did that happen?
We were discussing that way before, but the mayonnaise thing came up when we were all talking together, because we were talking about like various like just big people in general at a con that just smells there, right? And then you said, you just, for some reason said, they're just a sweat mayonnaise.
Oh, no, that's just a joke that
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it came. Yeah. I didn't even make that up. I stole that from the internet, I'm pretty sure.
But it became the running joke. And
I think it's just a your mama thing that I pulled it from. Okay. Your mama's so fat, she sweats mayonnaise.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I couldn't get the image out of my head.
Apparently.
I couldn't get the image out of my head all weekend of just people literally sweating mayonnaise.
Yeah, and those pictures didn't really help either.
Like, as a Korean, I love mayonnaise. I'm just a bunch of random things, but you ruined mayonnaise a little bit from the convention.
Good.
I've had mayonnaise every day this week.
I had mayonnaise today. So.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time I had mayonnaise was. I think it's been a while.
Because
I'm not a huge mayonnaise fan. I'll eat it on stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of mayonnaise.
I went to Woo's today, and they have gochujang and mayonnaise. As you can just, because my mom never made it, but they have it. It's really good.
Have you ever had Japanese mayonnaise? Because it's a different consistency. Yeah. It's a lot thinner, isn't it?
Because
Yeah.
you put it literally on everything in Japan.
So is that
Eggs
kind
and
of what
everything.
is that kind of stuff you use? Do you
Yeah.
get that somewhere?
Well, that's probably what the Woos probably
Yeah.
used, but we don't use that mayonnaise.
Yeah,
I mean, mayonnaise, we just go to Walmart. And
Hellman's Own.
get-
Hellman's Original or whatever they call
get
it.
some American mayonnaise.
They put it on
Okay.
everything. That's what Lucky Star taught me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally put it on everything.
I mean, I'd like to try Japanese mayonnaise. I probably had it somewhere before on something, but like,
I mean, it's probably been
I'm
on
not-
like sushi and stuff around here.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
But I've heard they make. I've never had takoyaki. I'd like to have that because it's like
Takoyaki.
octopus and a batter,
octopus? Yeah.
and then it's like the
balls.
little balls, and
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
put the mayonnaise on that and stuff. I think that'd be really good.
I mean,
That
even-
sounds
I
terrifying.
like
though.
octopus.
That
I
sounds
mean, I like
ter-
octopus too.
That sounds
I like
terrifying.
it. I'll eat it. Ceviche.
Mhm.
Have you ever had ceviche?
No, I've heard of it. I haven't had it.
Yeah, because it's not cooked
Mm-hmm.
in like a traditional sense, like overheat. It's not cooked.
What is
overheat.
ceviche?
It's fish and octopus or whatever.
okay,
But
gotcha.
it's been like
It's seafood.
yes, but it's kind of like a seafood salad almost.
Yeah.
But it's been cooked in like a brine kind of thing. So it hasn't been cooked with heat or anything. But it's not really raw because it's
Yeah.
been cooked in whatever kind of brine
Okay.
or something they use.
It's like the
It's really
bacteria,
good.
like eat at it and cook it. It's really weird.
Yeah, but it's good.
Oh.
And I've had that, and it's like as close as you could get to just eating it raw without eating it raw in a way.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
it's-
a big fan of
It's
seafood.
really good, and I like,
it looks like it.
and I really like,
Oh.
I really enjoyed the ceviche I had when I went on a trip to Cozumel, and it had octopus in it. And when you
Yeah.
get the little bits that have like the little suckers and stuff on the tentacles,
Mm.
it's just like, this is amazing. It's so good, and it's a really dense kind of
Yeah.
meat. It's totally different than like fish or something where it's like flaky or
Yeah,
whatever.
like pan
But,
fried Korean squid is really
yes.
good. That's
Ooh,
really
that
good.
does sound.
I think
I
Yeah.
haven't had too much squid. The only time I think
Oh,
I've ever
squid.
had squid, it was like it was fried calamari, and it was at
that's like
Olive
Italian.
Garden.
yeah, I was gonna say that's
And-
the Italian thing.
It was not. I don't think it was great. It was a little bit rubbery, and from what I understand, if you cook it right, it's not really rubbery.
No.
So
I mean, it's got some chew to it, but it's not like
yeah,
rubbery.
no, it was.
Man, rubber is the
Rubbery
reason
when
I
I
don't
had
like mushrooms either. I also don't like the smell.
I can't. Do
I don't
it.
normally like mushrooms either, but like shiitake mushrooms done right are really good.
Yeah, but when I think of mushrooms, I always think of rubbery.
Yeah,
and
I feel you.
That's
Literally
I
the
gag
only
on
time
them.
I've ever been okay eating mushrooms in something where I actually like knew there were mushrooms.
Yeah,
I think was one of the soups they bring out when you go to like a Japanese sushi place, like the
Oh,
is it
yeah.
miso?
yeah, like miso. and
Yeah.
all that.
Because
Wait, they put that
that's-
in that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
shiitake mushrooms, isn't it?
I don't know if it's shiitake mushroom, but it is a mushroom.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
enjoyed
it's
that.
It's definitely not like a portobello or anything.
I'm not a huge. So it kind of depends on how it's done. Some places where it's really thick,
Yeah.
it's like chunked or something.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of. There was this one place I went. I can't remember which one it was, but it had these super thin, like not like sticks or julienne or whatever, but it was just like very thinly
thin cuts.
sliced,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was just like paper thin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it was so good.
Yeah. The,
It was
That
so
sounds-
good. That
that
was some of the
sounds
best
edible.
miso soup I've ever had. I loved
the
it.
Thai restaurants around here use a lot of mushrooms, and they cut them pretty thin and put in their soups and stuff.
Okay.
They're really good.
Okay. See, I'd probably be fine with that. I don't eat mushrooms side dish
Oh, yeah.
or
Yeah, Jeff eats them all the time. It's
my
crazy.
dad cooks them down there, and
Yeah.
you're just like,
yeah, I'm.
it's just the
I'm-
texture and taste combination just doesn't do it for me. I can stomach it. It's not
Mhm.
like it's gonna make me gag or anything, but
Yeah, it's not my
I don't
thing.
I don't
either.
enjoy it enough to go out of my way to have it.
Yeah.
But I'll try them.
yeah. I mean, plain mushrooms, I would rather eat like another bug again. Or just-
That's one way to do it.
I mean, mushrooms do have an earthy taste. So I can
They
understand.
do.
Yeah.
So,
They do.
because sometimes it is like you get like taste of dirt onto
Yeah.
it.
But and I feel like that's also one of the things about mushrooms. Every mushroom can be so different from a different
Yeah.
type of mushroom.
Yeah.
Because I know my parents went out to Hawaii once, and one of the things they got out there was a portobello burger,
Oh yeah.
where
Okay,
instead of it
it's-
just
it's the
being
cap.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the cap of a portobello mushroom
Yeah.
instead of a meat patty. and they said it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to the point where you almost couldn't even tell that it wasn't. It was just so flavorful. What? No, it was on a bun.
Yeah.
They
Instead
replaced
of
the-
meat patty, it was mushroom
They
cap.
replaced the patty
Yeah.
with the mushroom
It's
cap.
not like it was mushroom cap meat. Mushroom
Yeah,
cap. No.
you said mushroom cap, and I was just like on top. So it's the bun. No.
But they said it was amazing, and it was just so flavorful that you don't even mind that it's totally different. So I would be totally open to trying something like that, but we don't have anything like that around here, really. So, but that's not anime related. This is just food.
I mean, we could go to like Food Wars.
Yeah, this was our show again.
I do love some food.
I do
wars.
love me some Food Wars too, but
Food Wars is pretty good.
I mean, the new season's not going to be for a little bit, so
Yeah,
Alright.
we don't know what's gonna happen.
yeah.
Well, we'll move over to some in news. What you guys got?
Just more Persona 5 stuff. A new trailer came out. I think Akechi's going to be a more permanent character. There's going to be a third semester in the school year.
Ooh.
Yeah. And apparently it's going to be some like alternate like dream kind of
so
thing.
so it's going to do the golden thing.
Yeah.
Where they added in, because golden added in all the extra crap like at the end.
And it's something along the lines of it's some like dream reality or something like that. It's really weird, but there's going to be a third semester and more confidants and characters, and Akechi will be, I think, more permanent.
So how much longer do you think this is going to take to play the story through than in the original
probably
5?
This is more or less going to add up more free time and like probably 2 more like basically chapters in a sense.
Yeah.
There is no chapter.
It'll
Yeah,
probably
they're
add
basically
another
like a
good
chapter.
30, 40 hours onto it if
Wow,
you just go through it normally.
Yeah.
So
That's impressive.
it is pretty impressive.
That's
So they add in a bunch of stuff, and then they retcon and rewrite a lot of stuff in there too.
So a lot of the things that were in the original one are going to be.
Yeah.
It's not like
So,
it's
like-
just the original plus content. They're actually redoing a lot of the original stuff.
Like
Okay,
they'll add in
that's
stuff that they
interesting.
wanted to do originally, or they'll fix plot holes or retcon some stuff.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
A lot of.
'Cause
That's the only thing that I've ever heard of that does something like
Fix
that.
Yeah, they might.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did.
Because
it
that's
like
what
that.
they did with Persona 4 is they fixed some plot holes and gave some more character, fleshed them out a little bit more, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
that's all the news I got.
yeah, the only thing news wise that I have, at this point, I'm sure everyone who's listening to this has probably heard about what happened with KyoAni.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to delve really into the situation there.
Yeah.
But I did hear some news. Apparently, KyoAni has released some kind of statement, just saying that they're not going to give up without a fight. So it sounds like they're very much going to keep with it. They're glad for all the support that people have been giving them, which is amazing.
Yep.
And it sounds like they're going to continue moving forward with as much of what they currently were doing as they can. And it also sounds like they were able to recover their whole archive of things they've done. So it seems like they didn't lose any work or progress that they had already completed, which is also very good because that was a major concern for a lot of people. I mean, just beyond the lives and people who were lost and hurt, a lot of people were wondering what would happen to KyoAni, especially if they lost all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what would they be able to do moving forward? Because they wouldn't just be able to snap their fingers and bring all that back. But if they're able to do that, at the very least, when they get back to work, they have a starting point. They can keep moving forward, which is great. So hopefully that goes well. I'll definitely be supporting them. They've made some of my favorite shows. I mean, Violet Evergarden, to say the least.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. My favorite show last year. Honestly, probably one of my favorite shows I've ever watched.
Did we vote it for number one?
Yeah,
or
it
was
got
that-
number one by a
was-
landslide.
It was
Yeah.
very, very good. That is always going to hold a special place in my heart. So I really hope that everything goes well for them.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got all the support they did.
Yeah.
Chase, did you have any news or?
No, so I guess we'll move it over to what we've been doing.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Yeah. No. I mean, I started watching a couple shows this season, just catching up, but like nothing worth mentioning. But we were going to mention that in the next episode anyway, because this episode, Chase, is about Otakon 2019.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
There's a
Yes.
surprise for me. Wow.
It's about Otakon.
Otakon 2019.
So, oh man. Okay, maybe we should just start with the easiest thing. What did we all buy? What did we come home with? And then we can dive into what we did there.
I'll start because mine
Okay.
is the shortest.
Is it
I
really?
came home with a video.
See, I was gonna say Chase
Yeah.
hasn't bought
Ooh.
anything.
I didn't
You
buy.
didn't buy anything.
I did
you?
not buy anything other than food. Actually,
I kept trying to bait him into buying that running Joker figure.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
God, we all tried.
And I
to.
could not find Sherlock Hound
So,
at any
wait.
of the stands.
You didn't even buy one of the con t-shirts?
No,
No.
he hasn't bought a con t-shirt
Yeah,
in years.
I was talking
Why?
to you about it. I was like,
Oh yeah, you're right because we were
Yeah.
saying a lot.
Yeah.
But why not?
I don't know. I like
it's
the
memorabilia.
I like
Dude.
the badges are my memorabilia.
Yeah, but so could the t-shirt be.
Yeah.
I like the badges more.
I
Do
teased
you just
Jeff's-
wear the badges around? Do you just
I'm
go
going
to the house
once
with
I
an
get the
Otakon
old
badge?
guard.
So I
I get the badge.
I didn't see him at Otakon. this
Yeah,
year.
I,
I
didn't
didn't
see
see-
anyone
No,
but
like that. Yeah.
I teased Jeff so much because the first year we went was in 2012,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't buy a con shirt, and I bought one.
Ooh.
So I keep pointing him out. I was like, I've got the rare, exclusive, one of a kind Otakon T-shirt. 2012.
I'm like,
He gets so mad. Yeah, he hates
It's
it when I
like,
wear
I went to that too. No, you didn't.
it. You can't
You
prove
don't have a
it.
t-shirt.
Can't prove it.
That's great.
Yeah,
Oh man.
but you came back with nothing. Made a fire video.
Made a fire video. We'll talk about that next.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about the video
'Cause we
next
could-
because we love
We
it.
love that video.
We love it.
But I came back. So I got con shirts. I picked one up for my mother because she always likes to get a con shirt.
Really?
Yeah, you
Okay.
always get
Oh,
one,
actually,
right?
yeah, I knew
I bought
that.
two.
Yeah.
So I got her a con shirt. I got myself a con shirt.
Nice.
I bought some. I'm wearing one of my T-shirts now. that I
Yeah.
bought from Boomslank.
Boomslank. Yep.
Yeah, Boomslank. They have a booth there. I bought 2 shirts there.
I like their
Yeah, this
designs.
design- really
They,
cool.
They've got some good designs.
Yeah, but I picked this one up. I picked up another shirt there, and then I picked up a few charms in the dealer room. It was a USS Enterprise, IJ Nakashi, and the KMS Z23 from
I know those characters.
Yeah,
Were those from Kankale?
yeah, well, technically.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought they were from Azur Lane.
They're all ships. They share the same ships.
Wait, what?
They're from Arpeggio Blue Steel.
Are both games made by the same people?
No, but I mean they
just
they're
pull
all
from
ships
the same
from
history.
They're all ships from World War II.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are the
Yeah.
ones you bought from Kankale or from Azur Lane?
they're Azure Lane ones.
Okay. Because I imagine they would
They
they
had
would
Kankale
imagine them
stuff
differently,
So,
wouldn't
yeah,
they?
I mean they're obviously different characters.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean there were Kankale stuff there.
Okay, but you
But
only
I
bought
got Azure Lane stuff.
Well, that's the one you play, so it
Yeah.
makes sense that you would.
Is
Yeah.
Kankale is more popular, isn't it?
It was. I don't know if it still is.
Oh, okay, that's right. Because this is kind of the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, check it out.
Yeah, because like the only thing that's still popular from Kankale is like Udachi who says poi.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Congo with like burning love. And I don't like the main character like Shimakaze and stuff like that. It's just
So
When I watched the anime of that, I did not know it was based off a game until the end.
I
When
didn't. I didn't know either. I
they-
love the show though.
Was
I
it
thought
the
was
commander at the end?
Mhm.
And so I kind of
I haven't
fun. I
watched the
didn't.
show.
I still
Yeah.
didn't know at the end of the show
I
until you said that it was a game.
I knew it was a game because I heard horror stories of people playing it because it's permadeath.
right.
It's like if you lose a character, they're gone. All their equipment and everything you invested in them gone.
Man, that's tough.
And a lot of it's RNG too, so you can just get a bunch of bad rolls in a row and ship's gone.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So
So which one came out first? Azure
Kankale.
Lane?
King.
Okay, King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
or
Nice.
Contact Collection, however you want to,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
I always thought it was just Kantai Collection Kankale
Nah, Kankale is the
for some reason, but it's literally just Kankale. It's just
Yeah.
the short of.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Orimo is the shortening of whatever the hell
That
that
stupid
Japanese
long
name
title.
is. Like when they
Oh.
shorten like light novel names.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Like SAO, it's short for Sword Art Online.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, believe it or not.
What is SAO?
And I only had to watch 3 seasons to find that out. Yep. Pretty
Wow.
smart.
Back to what I bought. Did I buy anything? Didn't buy a whole lot this year.
No,
No.
that might.
There
You
was
bought that Pokemon box.
Oh,
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It
I got baited.
You got baited.
I got baited.
Hard.
I got baited because normally there was that one.
They're not normally that bad.
No, because normally there's that other mystery box group.
Yeah,
there.
the big box.
Yeah,
and they usually have pretty decent stuff in there. But I couldn't
not.
find them, so these guys are running mystery boxes. I was like, okay, what could go wrong? What could be bad?
Well, guess what?
I got scammed.
It went wrong.
I bought a $30 box, and they're like, yeah, it's got $30 worth of stuff in it. I got like 2 packs of cards, like
not even like just packs of cards. They were already opened. Like
and they were like
someone
hand-picked.
opened a bunch of packets of cards, and then they were hand packed in a clear wrapper kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you got 2 packs of that, which was there were a normal amount of cards in there. Though.
How rare is that raccoon?
What?
How rare is
It's probably not that rare. I could probably sell for like $1.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I was gonna say maybe that was like
What is it? Holographic?
$15.
So you get a holo in every pack now.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They've ruined
I think
this.
so.
That's disgusting.
Well, at least you
They've
get some
ruined
rare.
this sport.
But
I've
there's
got some
that.
Pokemon cards.
There's that Primal Kyogre watch that I ended up giving you.
Yeah, I got it. It's over there.
That children's
I
watch.
it can't fit around my wrist.
Wait, seriously?
It can't. No.
That's amazing.
I've got like your wrist is tinier than mine.
Yeah,
right?
I might be able to fit in.
Yeah,
I've got some
yours
child
is
wrists.
definitely bigger than mine.
Yeah, my wrist is dead. We're comparing forearms right now.
like it goes around.
I'll have to try it when we're done
Yeah.
here. 'Cause
I
might
put it
actually
around
fit
my
me.
wrist and I like just squeeze my hand and it like pops out.
That's amazing.
I got baited. And there was a plastic Pokeball that snaps
Keychain
together.
thing, right?
Yeah, but it's got like it's not like a carabiner on it. It's like the plastic one that's designed for kids that they can put on their backpack.
Yup.
And then I got this little Pikachu thing that's supposed to have different.
Plastic Pikachu
Yeah,
toy.
but that's like the best thing. That was like the best thing in there.
And to be fair, that's okay. Like,
But-
I wouldn't pay $30.
There was probably about $20 worth of stuff in there. At most.
Maybe.
At most.
Yeah.
You just got a bad roll.
I got scammed.
You got hearts.
And whoever that vendor is, I hope you're ashamed. Because you also had a $50 one. And you almost got me to buy.
Maybe the $50 ones have like $30 worth of stuff.
I was hoping for like a shirt or something, a plushie.
in that small of a box.
Yeah.
Dude,
Nah.
shirts don't take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Wait, for that was a small box though. That
But
box
you
was
can
tiny.
roll it up and put it in
Roll it
the
up.
corner.
That box was like that big. Yeah, but that would be like the only thing in there.
The box is
And I would have been
decent.
okay with that.
Check the tapes.
Check
Check the tape. It's on the video. It's on the video.
We got him opening it and being disappointed. We got it
I
live.
literally said, I got scammed.
And then Jeff chimed in. It was like, you got baited hard.
I got
And then it
baited.
just cuts to the next scene.
Yeah, but that's all I bought. I shamefully bought that. I don't think I bought
man.
anything. I don't think I bought anything else.
Let's see. Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
think
I bought
as
food to
far-
sustain myself.
We'll have to talk about food
Yeah.
too. We got some good food up there.
Yeah, it's
Let's
not like
see.
we haven't talked about that.
We like our food, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see. What did I get? I think. Yeah, I think I only came home with
You had a lot of shirts.
shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, I did get a sticker. I got another sticker for my Chromebook. So I got the con shirt,
Yeah.
which this year, I don't know. It's weird. I really liked the design better last year,
I really like the shirts this year.
but
They
the
feel
shirts this year is a better quality.
Mhm.
I
I wanted to
agree
get
with that.
another
I like the
medium
design
shirt from last year, but
Yeah.
they were out of. They didn't have any
Uh,
more medium.
so
2017
I always liked
shirts.
their,
2018 shirts. Excuse me.
I always like their anniversary designs. Like
Yeah.
the 20th anniversary one was really good,
Mhm.
and then the 25th anniversary logo was really good. on
It was really good. I liked it because the 2 and the 5 kind of mimic each other in the
Yeah.
way they're. It was a good design. I don't know who did it. You did a good job.
Yeah.
So I got that. It's so soft. It's very comfortable.
It is.
I wish I got another one.
It was.
If they have more next year, I might, just because they are. It's
Comfy.
a soft
they're
shirt.
mad comfy.
I'm just gonna have to start buying 2 or 3 con shirts when I go, just to make sure I have them forever.
They
I
weren't
got
always comfy.
huh?
Some of them are really bad.
Some of them are kind of bad.
Yeah. Like
Wait, did I get? I got 5 shirts, not 4.
That 2016 one wasn't that good.
Yeah.
That
There
was
was
the light blue one.
the light blue one.
Oh yeah,
there's
I didn't go. To
There's the
2016,
like
I've seen
dark, like coal gray one that I have that feels just super heavy
I
and
think
thick.
yeah.
that. Yeah, whatever this manufacturer is, whoever they got the shirts
Mhm.
made by. Well, it actually looked like they were making them themselves there. Like they got the purple shirts and then they were silk screen printing.
Oh yeah,
right there, right next to the place. So like
Yeah.
they just had us like an endless supply basically.
Yeah.
Which is actually really smart because they can just make them on command.
Yeah.
That's genius.
This the way this year's feels and last year feels are
So
really
different.
good. But I mean, they both feel good.
Yes, both
Like the
feel
white
good.
one last year feels really good too.
It does.
I still wear it.
But the purple one feels even better.
Yeah.
So I got that. I got 2 Boomslank shirts as well.
Yep.
I
I
got
would
the-
have spent more at Boomslank's booth.
Dude, I
But
love their
when
shirts.
it's like $25 a shirt.
it gets expensive.
Yeah. I can only like limit myself to like 1 or 2 shirts at their booth every year.
So I got 2 shirts there. One of them is the same one you got. They're like
the tree
bug
one.
airport
Yeah.
design, and then one I think it's called the Zero Frame.
Mm-hmm.
I think they name all their shirts design.
Yeah.
They have like a little tag and on the lower.
Yeah,
Left-hand
I'm wearing
side.
Space Cowboy right now.
What about it says cowboy?
I don't know, but it's Space Cowboy.
Yeah, Space Cowboy. Yeah, so
They're in
all their
space,
shirts
obviously
have
they're
this
cowboy.
little tag on them
Mhm.
with their own name and everything. So you kind of, I don't know. It's a cool thing to put on the shirt. I've never seen something else do it like that, and I really like it.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 Boomslank shirts total. I bought 1 last year.
Yeah, me too.
Or no, I got it
Same.
at Katsucon.
Same.
They weren't.
Was it Cats?
Boomslank wasn't
Yeah,
at
it
it.
Oh yeah, it was
last
at
year.
Katsukon.
So I got that. So I've got 3 now, and they've got some good designs and good shirt quality
Well, they
too. I
feel
really
nice.
like them. They're nice and
They do
soft.
feel nice.
But they all have really big designs on the
yeah.
front, but they're not those kind of designs that make it feel stiff. You know,
Yeah.
it's just the whatever kind of printing they do. It's nice.
Yeah.
So I got
Nice.
those. Yeah, so I got the bug airport one and one of their mech T-shirts that's just got like
Mech
I don't know.
stuff.
It's just
You don't like
just a
mechs.
big old mech. It's a cool looking shirt, Chase.
The one I got is like the big like Dai Shogun.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
it is.
It's a black like a
They're very good
Shogun
designs.
samurai.
They're very good designs. And then I got 2 shirts from a guy in the artist alley, and I didn't get like a card or anything, so I don't know who it is.
I got his card, but
You
I don't
got his
have,
card?
Yeah, I don't have it on me
Okay,
because
well-
he had
well-
Azure Lane stuff. He had Azure Lane
Ah,
charms and posters.
Good. If you're gonna have to get that to Chase because we got to do this guy justice. Those shirt designs, they're fire. So you're gonna need to put that information that you're
Put it
gonna
up on
need-
the screen
Yeah.
in the description.
link in the description for Boomslank, for Otakon,
For all the Mexican restaurants we went to.
for the guy in the artist alley whose shirts I bought.
Yep.
So I got 2 shirts from him. One
Should I be
is-
writing this down?
Don't put the gacha guy in the description though.
I don't think we have any link for that.
Nope.
Or just put it there and just like link to like a random website. It's like a scam. NigerianPrince.com.
Yeah, there you go.
So the 2 shirts I got from him, one is a black t-shirt with a really cool Gurren Lagann, however you want to say it.
Yeah, girl.
Drill design on it, kind of
Yeah.
a simplistic kind of thing. Really like that. And the other is, oh shoot, what was the other one? Oh, Initial D.
Yeah.
A white Initial D shirt that's just like super simple, and it's a smaller graphic, so it doesn't just like take up the whole shirt. So
Yeah.
like it's really well done. It's mostly just black silhouette kind of thing with
yeah.
just a little hint of red. It's a nice looking shirt.
It's the main card doing the Kansai Drift.
Yeah.
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 That's what it is.
And he had another one for Tatami Galaxy
Yeah.
that I was looking at, but I decided to just get those 2 and just go with the cheaper option of buying 2 instead of 3. Plus, I hadn't seen Tatami Galaxy,
Yeah.
so I felt like that would have
It's a
been
good
a
show.
bit off.
It's a very good show.
It was a little hard to tell what like each of his were like referencing like at first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because unless you'd seen the shows
Yeah.
or knew enough about them, you weren't going to recognize. Which is one of the things that I really like.
Yeah, that's what
because I
like
don't
about
want to
it.
just buy a shirt
Yeah.
that's just like,
I love
Oh,
anime.
look, I love
like
this
if
and
I'm
I
wearing
love
this,
anime.
it's be like that's very out there. It's very vibrant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I want designs that you know, they reflect what I like, but at the same time, I don't want to feel like I'm going to get judged for wearing them.
Yeah.
With some shirts, it's just like, you know, I don't feel like I could wear it out as freely as other shirts. So that's just one of the things that I kind of look for in a design. Would I actually wear this consistently? So a lot of his designs being simpler like that, where they definitely show what they're related to, but at the same time, they don't just scream it in your face with a bunch of anime characters on it. I thought they were great.
That's one problem I'm having with a lot of Otakon shirts now. It's like a lot of them are memes or like very like normal, like normie games being put on it too. Like a ton of Overwatch stuff.
Yeah, there's so much Overwatch.
But there's Genji and Hanzo.
I know. Like,
and Diva.
Some of the best shirts I've got at Otakon are like that not My Neighbor Totoro one that has like all of his different like emotions on. It's like there's a lot going on it, but it's literally just Totoro. Yeah. So I was like, I wear this out in public. People point it out, they're like, hey, I get that. I've seen it too.
Yeah.
It's a nice that shirt like that's a nice conversation starter.
Exactly.
But some of these are just like there's explosions going off, there's memes all over it. Yeah. And it just
some things are just too far.
Yeah, sometimes they need to tone it down.
Yeah. And some things are just straight up good designs that I would wear if I weren't as wholesome as I am. And like, I'm pretty far down the path at this point, but there's some things that like even I wouldn't wear. Like there was this one shirt that I find so funny. I found it so funny. And if I was the kind of person who would wear that shirt, I would wear that shirt.
Was it the glasses one? The nosebleed?
Okay, so that one's really good too. Where so that's another one. I don't think anyone bought any shirts from BB Sama this time, but we have in the past, and BB Sama has some really good designs. So throw that link up in the bio too.
There it is.
Link in the description.
Check it out
down below. Yeah, click it. They have some good stuff.
There it is.
But yeah, they had one design. It was just a pair of glasses, a nose with the bleed, and then the reflection of the glasses is two anime girls. Yeah, this is genius. Yeah, it was very well executed. No, the shirt I'm talking about is that one I pointed out multiple times. Like whenever we passed it, I was like, still thinking about getting this shirt just for fun. It was this anime girl. It was like a 2-scene kind of like comic kind of style thing. Oh yeah. The first one she leans in the door and she's like, "I'm here for my interview," and then the second one is just a picture of the room and it's just this couch, and it's like. Oh no! I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Another shirt is the faces of the moon.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was just butts.
Yeah. I was like, this shirt is really funny, but I would never wear it in public.
Yeah,
but there's some shirts like there was the Rated M for Moe.
Yeah,
I would wear a shirt like that.
That would be funny. Yeah. See, I wouldn't wear a shirt like that, but it was simple. Yeah, you know,
it's like I like video games and anime.
Exactly.
I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
There were some good ones. So I got those 5 shirts. I also got the sticker that I mentioned, and the sticker was from Boomslank. It was just one of their little, just a little design. I was actually gonna get it at Katsucon, but I didn't have my bag or anything with me, so I didn't want to just carry around a random sticker and try to like keep it flat and not set it down and forget it somewhere. So I didn't get it. So yeah, I told you about this before.
It was in the video too.
It is in the video, isn't it? So I just I finally picked that up this year.
Nice.
And it's already on my Chromebook, so I've already got it.
There you go.
I'm slowly sticker bombing the whole back of my Chromebook.
I need to start sticker bombing like my laptop and stuff.
It's great.
That's like the only thing I haven't delved into. I've done charms and wall scrolls and figures, but I haven't gotten to the demon world of stickers.
Apparently, you can just go to Amazon and spend like $10 and just get like a box of 100 stickers or something, but they're just random stickers.
Yeah, I don't want random. I want specific stickers.
That's what takes
if you get something good.
Is it going to be weeb?
I don't know.
You could buy a weeb box, probably.
It's random.
Yeah, probably. An anime box of stickers.
Anime box of stickers, $10.
Yeah.
1,000
Nah, if I'm going to do that, I would go to like the Artist Alley.
Yeah.
And find something.
Well, I'm sure they got some good stuff. There were a lot more artists this year that I really liked the art style of than there were last year. I don't know why, because I think a lot of them were just returning people. They the same stuff. It's just there were a lot of stuff. There was a lot of art that I really liked.
There was I wish I got their card or knew who they were, but the people that were doing the little Pokeball nature exhibits,
Yeah.
the one that you can build your own little environment in, those are really cool.
Well, just so follow up on that. If you remember roughly where they were, you can actually go to the guidebook.
No, they're
and
somewhere in the middle. That's like the worst spot you could like try to find them.
Yeah, that's
There's
true. If you know they're on the edge, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I can guess. But yeah, the middle's kind of the middle. Especially since the lines there were kind of skewed the way they were set up. I don't know why they did that.
I'm so angry at that.
Oh, it kind of triggered me a little bit. Every time you would have to like... So, okay, for people who are... They're now having to visualize how Otakon aisles are laid out. You know when you go to a grocery store and you enter aisle 9 and you just walk straight down aisle 9 and then you come out at the end of aisle 9?
Yes, I do know this.
Yeah, so you go to Otakon, you're like, let me walk down aisle 3, and then you hit halfway and there's a break. And then
there's
like,
a giant ass pillar in your way.
There's a pillar in your way.
Oh,
and you go around said pillar, but then you're not in the middle of an aisle anymore. There's an aisle... like the middle of an aisle.
You have to make a BioWare
you have
choice.
to go. Do you go
Listen.
left or do you go right?
Listen.
And which one is aisle 3 now? And you don't know.
Here's the
It's
reason.
a little confusing.
Here's where you went wrong.
I don't like it.
Here's where you went wrong. Is that you went down aisle 9 at the grocery store, but aisle 3 at the convention.
If you go down aisle 9 at the convention, you would end up in aisle 2.
Oh,
having to fight a pillar and walk through 20 cosplayers.
Well,
and people just standing
Eric's
there.
story makes sense.
See, he's just triggered thinking about it. Imagine being there.
There are so many times. I think that's why the group just kept getting like separated and doing whatever they want to do. Because I was like, I don't want to deal with trying to having you guys follow me or me follow you. I'm just gonna walk around and look.
It's the better way to do it. Like, just forget your friends, do your thing.
It was so triggering trying to keep figuring out where you guys were. I was like, I'm just gonna walk around. I'm probably going to lose you around this pillar, so just remember me.
It was fairly easy to stay together in the merchant hall, but the artist alley,
it was a nightmare.
Not a chance. That isn't to say that it didn't like work or anything. You could still get around. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying
it's just
it was a little bit confusing.
A combination of just the people that stand around, these gigantic pillars in the middle. And everything
which
not
they
being
had
aligned.
no control over. They didn't put them there.
Right. But it's just like you put
convention center did.
You put the giant pillars in the middle and then make all the aisles uneven. It's just disaster. I don't know what choice went through their head to do that, but it was a nightmare. It was just frustrating to walk around.
Yeah.
Not to say it was bad. Like everything was bad.
It sounds like it was horrible.
It didn't like detract from my experience.
No.
It was annoying looking around, but everything there was good.
Looking back at it, and it's just like, that could have been done better.
The only issue was kind of like when you do that and you're like, wait, which aisle have I been down or not been down?
Yeah.
And then you make the right or wrong choice.
Yeah.
And it's only really bad when you make the wrong choice and then you end up skipping an entire aisle. And then later you go back to the artist alley and you're like, I literally never seen this stuff before because you didn't even realize that you had skipped the aisle.
Like,
that's the thing. Because it does get confusing since it does look similar, but it's not the same. You have to see all of it. You got to see all of it. That's the whole point.
Because there was one place where I got my Azure Lane charms. It's from a person I got stuff from at Katsucon.
Okay, nice.
Nayuki Draws.
Nice.
And I'm on her mailing list. She's like, I'm going to be at Otakon. I was like, I'm going to go find it. And I went, the first time I walked up and down, I think, every aisle, couldn't find her. I was like, okay, maybe she's not here today. Day 2, couldn't find her again. I was like, okay, I'm missing something. So I had to pull up my guidebook and find her. I was like, she's here. I just got to like match it up somehow.
Yeah. Well, that same thing happened with Boomslank.
Yeah.
Because we knew Boomslank was going to be there.
Yeah.
I followed them on Instagram. I knew they were going to be there.
Whoa.
And I wanted to get more Boomslank shirts. Yeah. Totally missed it the first time we went through the merchant hall. Because we completely missed an entire area. We missed like a whole row or two because what we did is
we looked at the
we
cars.
went to the back and then they had these cars.
Yeah.
So the rows, if you imagine, are vertical.
Yeah.
The cars are horizontal at the end of like 4 rows.
Yeah.
So we went up to the cars, looked at all of them, and moved across the whole row of cars.
Yeah.
And then just went straight back to the rows, but we skipped those aisle or 2 aisles in the middle of the cars.
Yeah. Because
so,
you were
I don't know why we did that.
You were afraid Daniel were looking for Boomslank at the end, and Emma was like, "Yeah, they're here." And
Yeah.
we're just like, "Wait, what?"
I was like, I know they're here. I looked them up on the guidebook,
"Yeah."
and I was like, oh, this is why they're right in the middle of the cars, and we just skipped that aisle. So we went down there, and they had some good
That was
stuff.
more of like
love
a
Boomslank.
that was more of a lapse of judgment and not bad design.
Yes, no, that was on us, not on them. But yeah, I really like Boomslank. Honestly, I think they're probably my favorite shirt vendor, apparel vendor.
I mean, the first one they did around here was Katsukon, so
yeah. They have some really good designs. They have some good designs. They come out with new designs fairly regularly. I think they had two new T-shirts this year. From the cat, and by this year I mean from Katsukon, which was only 6 months ago.
Yep.
And one of the new designs I wanted to get, but I couldn't because they had only printed in the small size so far, so they don't have mediums.
It was that gray one, right?
Yeah.
I wanted that one too.
It's like a flying fish looking thing.
It's
cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's like a sky aquarium kind of deal.
I wanted that one.
It was a really good design, but they only had it in small, so I will definitely be picking that up.
Curse me for being large.
That, or I will be buying it online. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
But I really like that design. I was looking forward to it, but they only had it in small. Like, no.
That's all the
stuff. I got 2 others instead.
That's all the stuff we picked up at Otakon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think I picked up anything else aside from, food, as we've all said.
Yeah, food. That Mexican place is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Like, you don't often go to a restaurant.
So are we just leaning into food now?
I'm going right into that because that place was good. It's not very often you go to a restaurant and for their entrees they've got 4 things listed.
Oh yeah. So this place, just so they understand, we went there. We were looking for Mexican food.
You're talking about the fancy one?
Yeah,
we're talking about
the fancy one.
Gotcha.
So we went Otakon 3 days.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got Mexican every night.
Oh yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Different places.
Oh yeah.
all different places. So the first night we went to this place right out, pretty much right outside.
2 blocks away.
Yeah, it was like 2 blocks away from the convention center. So it was right there. And so to be fair, we walked 2 blocks because the only place we could walk out close to it was 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
It was actually like right next to the convention center. We were able to walk out a different door.
Yeah.
But we couldn't.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that place was good.
It was.
Like they waited on you hand and foot. Like the moment your water dropped a little bit,
some
dude was coming out of the shadows of the bottle of water.
We had constant service and it was amazing. And the food was amazing.
Yeah.
It was higher end than we expected, and I would say it was probably more expensive. But we were expecting something a little bit more street.
Yeah.
Mexican kind of thing.
Like your standard Mexican, like enchiladas and burritos.
Yeah, but we were not disappointed at all. So I pulled it up on my phone so we can also link in the description.
Check it out. There it is.
So it's called Espita Mezcaleria, and I'm definitely butchering that.
Oh yeah.
But
it's a Cali mix.
So the way they have it described here, and this is their wording: stylish industrial modern cantina for southern Mexican dining and drinking, focused on mezcal and mole. And I didn't know what mezcal or mole was, but I loved it. I got their
what is it?
Mole verde, I think is what it was. And it was delicious. Literally, this dish, I didn't know what to expect because I read the description and I was like, I don't know what most of that means, but I'm going to get this because it's the cheapest and it sounds really good.
That's what I felt when I was looking at the prawn dish. I was like, I know what prawns are and I know what like chipotle or Diablo sauce is.
Yeah.
Don't know what anything else is.
Nah, not a clue. So I didn't know exactly what to expect. I mean, I knew what mole and mezcal was. Like, it's
I
kind
knew
of like
what we picked had chicken in
it.
it.
So I didn't.
I thought about getting that too. I was like, I know what chicken is.
I didn't even know if mine had a meat. It didn't have meat.
No.
My whole thing was like all vegetables,
and
it was
thank you
delicious. It was some of the best broccoli I've ever had.
Did you have a Food Wars moment?
Oh, it was amazing. Honestly, I might have if there were less people around. My clothes would have just gone right off my mind. It was amazing.
They put like these plantains and other stuff in mine, that I didn't understand what they were on the menu.
Yeah.
But when I got there, I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah. It was so good.
Like there was like this
good.
like rice, like squishy rice cracker they put on it too.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah. I would go back to that place in a heartbeat. I would make sure there's no cosplayers with us next time.
I want to go back there because they said they use their like own special tequila and drinks there.
Ooh.
Like I want to try it.
I bet that would be great.
Yeah.
Did you guys have like me and Jeff were just like, oh, let's just like we got handed a bowl and like you guys got like the other side or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like it was just basically the two of us eating.
Yeah.
So we
It was really
that was another really good find. I'm gonna take the win for that. I was the one who picked it out. We were looking for places to eat, and I was like, guys, this has got good reviews. Google says it's a 96% match. That's gonna be a yeah from me, dog.
I'm so glad Chase found that place along with
let the record-
finding Amazing
The
Geyser.
record shows that I did it. I made
let
this.
the record show that George has 1 point.
What? No, 2
Only
points.
one.
No. Okay.
That's 1 win. That's 1 point.
This is 1 win. We'll get to the second win
Okay,
right now.
So El Paso.
Okay, that wasn't me. Yeah, so Espita Mescaleria.
I'm just
So good.
I'm just
So
imagining real quick that like you have a Food Wars moment like there. It just happens in the middle. Everyone starts staring. It's like, no, guys, it's okay. He's just at an anime convention. This is not. Don't worry, it's normal.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Don't panic.
So that was really good. It's the kind of place you go to. Like that would be like a really good first date kind of place.
Oh yeah.
Like, not dressy, but like a nice casual outfit.
It's business casual.
That
everybody was wearing and we weren't.
Yeah. We were
It was
They were
a little out of place.
They were watching. We were a little bit out of place. Well,
Yeah.
they shouldn't put it so close to an anime convention if they don't want anime convention goers.
they should have chose a better.
Well, I mean, now that I think about
It
all
was
those
really good.
all those places around there, they probably love the business.
Yeah.
But they probably hate it at the same time because it's like these people probably don't know that we're like a fine establishment.
No. Well, I saw $2 signs and I was like, McDonald's even has $2 signs. How expensive can it be?
Oh, it wasn't as expensive as like.
Oh no, it's not like some. Well, one of the entrees they had was Wagyu steak.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a 37.
It was 34. It was $34.
$34?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh,
super
Wagyu
high end beef.
It's like it's like that A5 Japanese beef that's like perfectly marbled, melts in your mouth kind of thing.
Yeah.
With the really good one.
Yeah. And I was thinking about getting that. Man.
Yeah.
You know what we should have done?
Huh.
We should have just got 2 dishes. One of them should have been that. We should have just split it.
That was 8 ounces.
So 4 for you, 4 for me.
I need more than that.
That's what the second dish is for.
You gotta think these things.
You're still getting a full dish, but one of them is Wagyu now.
Hey, why are you getting upset at him? If you're so smart, why didn't you think of it sooner?
I didn't think of it then.
We could just order our own Wagyu steaks.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go up there and order a $34 dish?
Yeah.
Then why didn't you?
Because I wanted some prawns.
I just like.
I mean, that's fair. The prawns looked really good.
I just like how Wagyu sounds.
Yeah, there's 2 types of.
Can I get
really,
a Wagyu steak?
Wagyu.
There's 2 types of really expensive Japanese beef, and it's Wagyu and Kobe, right?
I think so.
Oh, like the
I think
cheese.
like
Like
they're
the
actually.
cheese.
I think they're actually mentioned in Food Wars.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. And there might be other ones, but those are the 2 big ones, Wagyu and Kobe. And
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
wag you down.
And just to be clear, it's not like it's a specific cut of steak or anything. Like they do the specific cut or whatever, but it's more based on where they're
Tearing
raised.
this
Like
podcast apart.
like it's a company thing that makes them Kobe or Wagyu.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool. There's a lot behind that, and I've done a little bit just learning about it.
That place is really good.
Yeah.
I'd go back there with less people.
All right.
Highly recommend it.
Time for Chase to earn a point.
What?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, so next Mexican restaurant. I think let's just hop through all the Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
What was the second one called?
It's El Paso. So we found this.
That's
link in description.
There it is, everyone.
Yeah, it's El Paso in Alexandria.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
That's So we found that when we were was it at Katsucon?
It was the first Katsucon we went to. We went to this one place called Las Vegas.
Okay, so we went to Las Vegas, and we walked in. It was like some triad bar inside or some cartel bar.
Whoa.
We just walked in, and some dude was singing on a mic on a stage.
They were doing karaoke.
And they just like look at us when we walk in. So we're like, can we get a table? And like, yeah, sure. Do you want a table here? And we're like, give us a second. Me, Jeff, and Chase walk back. They're like, do you want to get a table here? It's like, nah. So that night we actually just drove down the road to another Mexican restaurant. But that's not El Paso. El Paso is... It was like the... No, that was a completely different place. El Paso was like the next day. Because we were like, we want real Mexicans. So Jeff...
Wait, I thought that was it.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Because that was some like a Honduran style Mexican place.
I'm so confused. I don't even know what's what anymore.
Yeah, so that was the first day. The second day when we found El Paso, we were like, we want real Mexican. Because we didn't want to like get cheated.
Right.
So that's when we found El Paso in Alexandria.
Okay. And you've been going there ever since, like every con.
Yeah. Because remember, we went to the front desk and we were asked like, hey, any good Mexican restaurants around here? And the dude was like, yeah, right down the road, we got El Paso. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, and it's like authentic Mexican. It's like really good Mexican.
Oh yeah. They're
I honestly don't even know what else to say about it. Like
it's pretty standard Mexican.
Yeah, it's like standard Mexican, but done very, very well.
Yeah.
And they have, you know how every Mexican restaurant has like Mexican music playing in the background, like just setting the ambiance?
Yeah.
I think they have some of the best music.
Oh yeah.
Like they have they play the best selection. They
It's
really
like
do.
I was actually there.
It's like I was actually at the restaurant. It was so good.
The only thing I can say is they have gigantic margaritas, but they're okay.
Okay.
That's all I can say. They're okay. They're okay.
And then the last Mexican restaurant is our very own Mexico restaurant.
Hey.
It's literally called Mexico.
Just over here
Yeah,
near us.
It's local to us. We usually at conventions we go to it on the way back home.
Yeah. And
It's just kind of a traditional
I don't
thing at this point.
think that they actually have a website or anything. If
If there is, check
link
it out
in the description.
There it is.
Yeah, but they're really good.
But they're also just a typical Mexican restaurant.
Their
Very well
salsa
done.
is out of this world.
Dude, their salsa is.
and they make their
It's some of the best.
margaritas giga strong.
I believe that.
And I had 2 of them.
You had 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I
I was
saw
gonna
that.
have a third one, but Jeff stopped me.
Yeah, and you sniffed one of them.
Yeah.
You got
I
yours.
did. Whoa.
Yeah.
So those were our
That's
Mexican
what
exploits.
we ate all weekend.
And then the only other restaurant worth mentioning, because it's also
The one
the only other
that
restaurant.
Chase found.
No, it's the one that Emily found, and by that I mean it's the one that I found.
You mean Emma Chase?
It was me. This is my second point.
Who are you?
I don't understand what you're talking about. But
Shut up.
the place that Chase found, along with Emily, is a nice bakery called Mason Kaiser.
Amazing Geyser. It's a Paris.
Check it out. There it is.
It's
Link in the
like-
this one has a link. A link in the
Yeah.
description.
But it's really good. It's right outside the convention center.
So I think it is actually a chain.
Is
I
it?
don't think it's like a chain, but there are multiple
Okay.
Mason
But is it like
Kaisers.
local to DC?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that technically makes it a chain or anything, but there are multiple as far as I know. It's like a Paris style bakery
Yeah.
in DC. It's literally right outside, just across the corner
Yeah.
from the front of the convention center.
Walk across 2 streets and you're there.
It's so good.
It is really
It's
good.
so they have some of the best desserts. They have like these chocolate cakes.
Yeah.
What's the chocolate one that's got like the passion fruit center? What's it
Oh,
called?
the Adagio.
The Adagio.
Adagio.
The Adagio is amazing.
Oh,
They
that
also
was so
have
good.
the Cardinal,
Yeah.
which it's like a raspberry kind of mousse around I want to say a dragon fruit center,
Dragon.
and it's
Shenron?
their stuff. The
1,000-year-old dragon. in
the
the
bread they
skies.
make is like
I mean,
made
it's French
fresh
bread.
daily. Everything. It's just it's
Yeah.
very well done. It's
Like,
so I
If
wouldn't
you're
say
just
it's-
looking
I
to
wouldn't even
pick-
say it's expensive. I would say it's honestly cheap as far as food in DC goes.
Yeah. I mean, if you're just looking to go pick up like a sandwich and some juice and stuff outside the convention center for like $10 to $12.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good place.
And their sandwiches are really good too. And they actually have a restaurant in there.
I was gonna say Chase knows a lot of places because he works in DC a lot.
Yeah. And they also have a restaurant there. So there's like the stuff you could just pick up out of like the refrigerators that's just like ready to go, which is what we've done. But they also have a restaurant. We've never done any of that, but I bet the restaurant is amazing too.
Which is like nicer dressing people go in there.
Yeah.
And weebs always look at a place when they try to get in.
Yeah, we don't belong in there when we're in DC.
Yeah, we just get sandwiches.
If we're in DC for another reason, we might belong there. But during convention, we don't belong in the restaurant.
It's like for KazaCon and MagFest, like going to Bobby McKee's. Like they literally have a dress code there.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, is that
the piano bar?
Okay, that's the Dueling Piano Bar. Okay, that's what I've never been there.
Yeah.
But that would be really nice.
Yeah,
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Wow.
So those are all the places we ate at that were really worth mentioning.
I mean, there's a lot of good stuff around there.
There's a lot of good stuff.
But back to the actual convention itself.
Before we do that, I just can't think of a good joke to go with Adagio, like Adagio bullet there or something like that. But I can't think of anything.
Whenever I hear Adagio, I think of League of Legends. And there's a character named Sona. Every time, I don't know if it's when you pick her or it's one of her lines, she just yells at you, Adagio, summoner.
Isn't it just like an Italian
but
word?
I wanted to think of a good joke, but I couldn't think of one.
I feel you.
I guess.
Adagio bullet.
Back
Back to the convention. Time for Chase to earn a point. We watched some AMVs.
We did.
They were pretty good.
So let's just be clear. We went to this whole convention, and like all the things we did can pretty much be summed up in: we roamed the Merchant Hall.
Yeah.
We roamed the Artist Alley.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 times each.
Yeah.
We walked around a lot.
Yeah.
We went to the game hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sat in the game hall.
Oh, yeah. Played Switch.
We played Switch.
We played a lot of Switch.
We played a lot of Switch.
Watched a movie.
We gotta get there. We gotta build up.
I didn't say what it was.
We gotta build up to the piece of.
You're bullying me.
We're trying to.
Well, stop saying stupid stuff.
Well, you weren't saying anything. This is how podcasts work. You gotta keep the conversation going.
Apart.
I can't wait to quit this.
Yes, same. I can't wait for him to quit, so I have a reason to quit.
Ruining everything.
We watched AMV non-finalists.
Yeah.
And then we watched some of them. And then... So we went to 2 things for AMVs.
Oh, yeah.
What were they?
We went to non-finalists and then the finals.
Okay, but we didn't see the announcement of the finals.
Correct.
Okay. But we did see all the ones that were in voting. So we went to those. We didn't get to vote for the non-finalists because we got there a little bit late, I think.
Yes.
You don't vote on the non-finalists. I think they're chosen by the convention.
Oh, I guess you're right. I guess you don't vote for them.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason some people had cards, so they were still like second place kind of things. But I guess the second place would go to the people who don't win the finalists.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So the finalist ones, there were some really good ones in there. But honestly, my favorite one was one of the non-finalists. It was Girls Last Tour.
That was also one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that was a really good one.
There were a lot of really good finalists, but the one that stuck with me the most, the one that I still remember, well, there's 2. One was a finalist, one's a non-finalist. The non-finalist one was made, it was all scenes from Girls Last Tour, and the song was It's Not This by Bearson.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never heard this song before, but the song was great, and it went with the show so well, and it was cut very well and I haven't even seen the show, but apparently, from what everyone has said, it did a very good job capturing how that show feels with what the song and the lyrics are saying.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really good. I've listened to that song like 12 times now, and I even found the AMV on YouTube and watched it 2 or 3 times. So... Very, very good.
The Neon Genesis non-finalist one was really good.
Yeah, with the VHS like effects of glitching out.
That one was really good.
That one was good.
My favorite non-finalist one was the Madoka Magica one.
That one was pretty good.
I love the
style that was really good
with the 4 like screens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that one was very
really enjoyable
in a really cool
way. That's the kind of ones that I like really want to make and stuff like that, but they take a lot of time.
Yeah, they do take a lot of time
because you gotta do multiple images.
The Carnival Phantasm opening done
Yeah.
with Persona character, that would take a lot of time. Because those are all custom models done for that.
Yeah. Then the finalist one that I remember most, it had to be that first one for like just the hype beat songs, whatever they're called, upbeat.
Beat.
The one with all the soccer.
Yeah.
The soccer AMV.
Anime
where it just
World
had,
Cup.
Yeah.
Anime World Cup. It was just characters from like 50 different shows or something.
Oh yeah.
Just all playing soccer, just kicking it as hard as they can, just doing random stuff. It was edited well, and it was hilarious, and it got everyone in the crowd super hype because everyone was just like, "This is amazing."
It was really good, but I think it also got a lot of hype because it was just funny in general.
Yeah,
because a lot of the other ones are really good too.
And that's one of the reasons why I didn't say it was my top favorite, but it was my favorite in that category.
The first Code Geass one was really good.
Yeah,
the Kakegurui one was really good. I really like the Soul Eater one, the manga Soul Eater one.
Okay.
Because it went with the song really well, and they did a lot of custom stuff to it, and updated the art on it.
There were 2 of them. Were there only 2 AMVs that used manga in them, I think?
3?
There was more in the non-finalists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was... Watching that, I had no idea. Because when they came up with a title card that said who made it, the show, the title of the AMV... the song they're using and stuff.
Because it was Soul Eater, Clover, and Pinto Heart.
And and there were the 3 there that you said, and they, in parentheses, after the title for the show they were using, it would say manga. And I'm like, how are you going to use manga in an anime music video? And they did it very well. It was really cool to watch because they could pull things out and animate in a way that it was really nice.
That's why I really like the Soul Eater
I did not
one.
expect that.
Because they updated too. Like, they took all their warp faces and put it to the song that they were using to just I Want to Kill. I think it was really well done.
My favorite one was Weaving Wounds, the Sangatsu no Lion one.
Like when I saw that on the list and then saw when they aired it or showed it, I was like, this is really good. I know Chase is going to pick this because he loves that show.
It was really good. I just didn't care for the show.
You didn't like the character
I watched
designs?
all 2 episodes and then gave up.
Listen. You don't know what you're missing.
I think it was really. I thought it was really good.
Did you watch the show?
I watched like half of the first season.
Okay,
it's still on my watch list.
He hasn't made it to the point where Ray yells.
Yeah,
which is that's the part where the
that's where it gets real.
Ooh, okay. I might pick it up at some point again. It's just watching it week to week was too tedious.
So like the shogi thing is kind of like a side thing. The story, it's literally all character development.
Yeah,
that is the show.
Okay.
Even season 2, because like season 1 it focuses on Ray like a lot and the family that he's with.
Yeah.
Whereas season 2, it's like all the side characters that you would see him interacting with. It like gives them all individual like episodes and stuff like that.
That's kind of cool.
It just builds up. It's really good.
Yeah, it is all because you think, he's a shogi player. It's going to be a lot of shogi stuff and learning shogi things.
That's kind of the impression I got.
It's
and I wasn't
literally
into
all because you learn about the 3 sisters that he's always hanging around.
Yeah.
His past like adoptive family or whatever.
Yeah.
His like abusive stepsister or whatever and all that.
Okay.
It's all crazy.
I'm interested. There's a lot of things I need to watch. That's the other thing with Otakon. You go there and you see a bunch of stuff and you're like, man, I gotta watch some stuff.
Yeah.
Like I need to watch Girls Last Tour, and you guys started talking a ton more about how Attack on Titan got really good with season 3, part 1 and part 2. So I need to watch that.
Part 1's in.
But
part 1 is in.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still need to watch part 1 to watch part 2.
But like there's just random things that stimulate you to want to watch, like the One Piece AMV. The Golden movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get back because I stopped watching it like in the mid 60s just to not burn myself out. But after seeing that AMV, I was like, I want to get back into it.
That was a good AMV.
Yeah.
That was really good really well too. Yeah, there's just that always happens.
Yeah.
And there's never enough time to actually do it though.
Yeah. I was gonna watch like JoJo's and stuff today, but I ended up just playing like Fire Emblem and getting on YouTube.
Yeah.
And grocery shopping, but that's required.
Yeah, that's required.
Anyway, AMVs were fine.
AMVs are really fun.
We didn't go to any panels or anything.
I haven't done panels in like 2 years.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that stood out to me, so we didn't do any of that.
We played some fun games at the game room.
Yeah, we did.
We did. They always have Juby
Well, I
and
didn't really
DDR.
play anything in there.
They had this one cool
Played
game.
Fire Emblem in there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I didn't play any of the actual
Yeah.
games in the game room.
They had this one game that apparently was there last year, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't remember it. Yeah.
No, I never played. I never even saw it last time. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if it's a thing you can buy on like Steam or something.
I don't think so.
It was really cool because it was something that I'd never seen implemented the way it was before. It's 8 people who each have a PlayStation Move controller, and
all glow different
they all glow different colors, so everyone gets their color, and then you start the match, and it's kind of like a candlestick kind of thing.
The goal is to
You
not
gotta-
let the controller jerk.
Yeah, you need to keep your controller as steady as possible so that your light won't go out. And then if your light goes out, you're out and it's everyone else still in. But you're walking around trying to be as smooth as possible with yours, but trying to like hit other people's.
Yeah.
So you're trying to hit their arms or
It gets pretty intense.
It gets pretty intense with some of the people playing.
Because when I watched last year, there was people like trying to kick each other.
Oh yeah, I was like, guys, you need to calm this, kick them down.
There were like the people who like were running it and stuff like that, you could tell they were like good because they would come up behind people and just grab their controller and like look, like stare at them as they were holding it.
Yeah, that was crazy because they just grab it and they wouldn't even do anything. They just look him in the eye like,
I got you.
I've got you. I can do whatever I want with you. It was like, dang, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really fun to watch. And it also had a music aspect. So it would play the music while the game was going on. And the pace of the music would kind of dictate how fast you can move.
Yeah.
So if the music is going faster, you can move faster safely. So it works to keep the game moving. So if something's really slow and nothing is happening, eventually the music will speed up and then you'll be able to do more, so people will be more inclined to actually do things at that moment. And then it'll slow back down again, so you kind of have to listen to the music to decide how to act, which is fun. So that was cool. I played that for, I don't know, half an hour, kind of just stood there.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people around, so it was just when someone gets
There's
out,
usually
you
a
just
lot
try
of
to get
people
their attention. If they hand you the thing, you're in the next round, and if they don't hand it to you, you're not in the next round. It was really cool getting to watch. Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
I was super bad at it.
We both were because we didn't know how to do it, like hit other people's without jerking our own.
Yeah, we need to get better at
it's
that.
there I think it's at Katsukon too.
It was fun. It was.
Wait, no, it's not at Katsukon.
No,
They have a
I
different
I don't
game room.
remember. Yeah.
Katsukon Game Room's
Yeah.
not good.
It's
No, it's
silly.
not.
Bad.
I think it's only at Otakon.
So that was a cool game. Other than that, it was just kind of normal stuff.
DDR,
there.
Jubeat.
Yeah, pretty much
Fighting
that's-
games.
Yeah, we didn't really do any fighting games or anything.
We did something. We went to see something that was pretty awesome.
So the best,
big event.
the best event at Otakon, the giant thing.
So this is like what we did 5 years ago at the 20th anniversary of Otakon.
Yeah.
When me, Jeff, and Chase went to go see the world premiere of the ending of Oremo. It's not on that level, but it is a state premiere, East Coast state premiere.
It was literally the second showing outside of Japan.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
that
it
was
was the
really good.
premiere of the movie Promare by Studio Trigger,
Mhm.
their first movie ever done.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
realize
it's
that.
the first motion picture movie done by Studio Trigger.
That's cool.
That's not like the other stuff they've done, like
Yeah,
My
what-
Hair or
Yeah, the Little Witch stuff is more of
Yeah.
like. I mean, the second one was a movie, but
yeah. But I mean, it's like their first like
Yeah.
premiere original
Yeah.
movie.
new thing, just a
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
You know, nothing.
It was by the director of Gurren Lagann,
Mm-hmm.
and some other staff from Gurren Lagann were on it.
Yeah.
But it was the big thing because we weren't too like pumped going into it because it was just like,
We
oh, this
didn't
is
know what
here.
to expect. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we knew it was a thing that was happening, and we really only lined up for it because we were like, yeah, it's the
This
big
is a
thing
premiere.
happening, and it's a
Yeah.
premiere, so it's like it's a chance we have to take. But it was also, we've kind of done everything else. There's not really anything we need to do, so we might
Yeah.
as well just sit on the wall in line and wait.
Yeah.
And we did, and we were. So the way it's set up there, they have a
getting back to the
line
way
of probably
again.
like 60 people,
Yeah.
and then you reach the end of the wall, and they are like, okay, we can't let this line get bigger here, or it's just going to start blocking fire exit kind of thing. So then they have to make the rest of the line go to a different place. So we were in the beginning of the line. We were like first 50-ish people getting into the biggest room they had for this showing, which was really cool.
It was a huge room, but they could have made the screen bigger.
They could have made the screen bigger.
Because it was like...
They could have made the audio better too.
Oh yeah. It was just like this booming loud sound, and you could just hear
we were
the
right
buzzing.
near the front too.
Yeah.
It was...
My ears
It
were
was
hurting.
good. It was great. But it was the best way to watch the movie.
Yeah. But the movie was... So we said in the video...
Again,
we were
no spoilers. They asked us not to.
Yeah, but...
And we will abide by that.
But what I'm going to say is... We put out a video of literally like vlogging of us at Otakon.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part in there where we're memeing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And Chase asked us, "What do you think of the movie?" I said 4 out of 10. My brother said 2.5 out of 5.
And I
George said
it's literally the worst thing I've ever seen. And Chase, like a fool, didn't put any kind of warning in there to be like, that does not reflect our actual opinion. We loved this movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's a 9. I think it's a 9 out of 10 on my Mal. It might be an 8.
I think Chase and I gave it a 7.
Yeah.
It's it's so good.
But the movie is really good. If you watch Gurren Lagann, you will appreciate it 1,000 times more.
Oh yeah,
because there's so many just big old just robot references and Gurren Lagann references.
This isn't even my final 4.
Yeah, there was like...
Calm down. Don't get too close to spoiler territory.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying.
No, I was just talking about Trigger. I was just talking about Trigger.
I was just talking about Just saying, watch your profanity.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your profanity.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
But there was a few hundred people stuffed in that room.
Yeah, I would say
just a couple.
400.
Yeah,
around 400.
But it was
I'd say more than that.
But
probably
it's just everyone there, or a majority of them, appreciate or knew Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
And what the people working on it from Studio Trigger have done. And whenever there was a reference or stuff happening, everybody cheered and clapped.
Just things were happening left and right. And everyone is loving it.
Yeah, it's
the
probably...
style of the movie I loved. Yeah. I thought the way it was just so colorful and everything was really bold and vivid. It had like a cell shaded kind of style. So good.
So they
well done.
They did it with all the Studio Trigger style that they've been doing recently. Yeah. But they pulled a lot of art style that they did from past stuff that they did in Gainax. Okay. And a lot of the design, obviously the character designs, you can see he looks like Kamina.
Yeah, he does.
Some of the various things that happened in the movie, I'm trying not to spoil anything.
Yeah, very Gurren Lagann.
Look very Gurren Lagann.
What are you talking about, Eric?
The things that happened in the show,
like what?
That will make you clap and cheer and remind you of things from the past.
Is this an anime reference?
Maybe we should just stop. Maybe we should just say the movie is very good.
It's so hype and so good. Just watch.
So hype.
When it finally comes to the States, just watch it.
I cannot wait until September, because as long as it comes to somewhere like close enough to us,
it'll have to come on Blu-ray.
Huh?
Like it'll have to come on Blu-ray before we can actually like discuss it.
Oh yeah. But I really want to see it again. But the thing is, I think part of it is just the fact that we got to see it in the crowd with like-minded people who just love the things we were seeing.
It was an event.
It was an event. It was a spectacle to just get to share with so many people. Just everyone just hooting and hollering when things happen was so good. It's like going to like a midnight showing of like a new Star Wars movie or something on opening night, and
everybody's
it's just like
losing their mind.
People who are there are the people who want to be there.
Yeah,
they're the people they're not going to talk during the middle of the movie,
but they did talk.
They did talk a lot.
The people beside Jeff would not shut their mouth.
They wouldn't,
and the people behind us would not shut their mouth either.
Yeah. It's a different kind of...
They're super weebs, but like... I think...
I was fine. I was sitting next to quiet people.
You were sitting next to me, and the people behind us were talking.
I didn't hear them as much.
I heard people like in the back half of the like room talking.
I could hear constantly like, chattering.
I guess I just was tuning it out because I was just too enamored.
But I mean, I think the best way to describe the movie is if you're just watching it by yourself and just if you don't know anything about Gurren Lagann, you're just watching the movie by yourself.
It's cool.
It's probably a 5.
Yeah.
If you know Gurren Lagann, it's probably like a 6. If you're watching with friends and stuff, it's probably like a 7. If you're watching in a room with like 400 or 500 people and everybody knows all the references, it's like a 9.
Yeah. That's why it's like a 9.
Yeah. But it was really good. I can't wait for other people to start watching it and appreciating it.
Yeah. And the other cool thing is they brought some people in who actually, had developed the movie. They had the director, they had the art director, and they had another guy who came with them, but unfortunately he hurt himself the day before, so we never got to see him.
Yeah.
And we had to leave before they were going to do like a little panel just talking about it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he actually was able to make it. He was planning to for that. But I don't know because we weren't there.
But it was just a basic Q&A that they were going to talk about a new project.
Yeah.
That Trigger's doing.
Yeah. But the words the director said before the movie played, I think we can share those. And I think it was
fine.
It was like the best lead in to watching this movie. He talked a little bit about it, and the thing he said last was just turn your brains off and enjoy the movie. And those words could not be truer. It's one of those movies. Just don't think. Just enjoy everything that's happening. It's perfect for that.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It's exactly like Gurren Lagann. It's just like you don't think about anything. It's just like it's hype. It's happening.
I mean, I've had a lot of stuff about Gurren.
Well, I'm saying like if you want to enjoy it the most, you watch it. You just like don't worry about why there's a giga drill piercing the heavens. Just watch it and appreciate it.
Just be happy that it did.
Yeah,
cool things are cool.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I went into it. I was like, it's just another premiere. I've seen the trailer for it and whatever.
Yep.
But then actually watching, I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah, we watched the trailer like a couple weeks before, and we're like, the animation looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And another thing, it's not a female on the cover.
No, it's not. Apparently, it's a dude. They're both dudes on the main artwork.
So don't get confused and think there's some romance story.
Not even a trap, just actually a dude.
It's a dude.
Yep. Overall, 10 out of 10 would Otakon again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The Otakon experience was fun this year.
This was a good Otakon.
We haven't had too many bad years other than like the third year.
Yeah.
Like the third year wasn't as good, but year number 8 for me, it's pretty good.
That would be 7 for
You're
me.
number 2 for me. It's looking up. So far, I've only seen them get better.
So you'll have your ups and downs, but this one was pretty good. At first, I didn't like DC.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
First year we went, I was just like,
I didn't know if I was gonna like Otakon anymore after I moved to DC, but now that we know it, like riding the Metro Man, having fun, it's a lot better.
Yeah,
it is good. All right.
Any other?
I think that's it. We're already pretty far around.
Because I mean, we hogged a lot of it. You got anything, Chase?
I don't got anything. So, all right.
Oh, cool.
You've been listening to BakaTaka Season 2, Episode 2. With us, as always, has been on the left,
George.
In the middle,
Eric.
And I'm on the right. I'm Kickpuncher/Chase, and we're going to flex on the haters.
It's us.
We're going to leave comments in the comment section down below.
Yep.
We're watching for them.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, that's right.
Ring that bell.
Ring that
I got it right.
You got it. Eric's learning. It only took 2 seasons.
I'm 27.
And with that, we'll see you all later. Get out of here.
Peace.
That out of my face, man. You can't videotape me here. Like, seriously. I don't want to hit your camera with the door.
Don't hit the camera, man.